Am I the asshole for refusing to respect my grandparents after how they treated me and my mom? I, 17, live with my mom, dad, and my paternal grandparents. A year ago, my cousin, 25, from my dad's side moved in with us. In the beginning, we got along fine and had no issues. At that time, we didn't have Wi-Fi at home. I needed it for my schoolwork, so I asked my dad if we could get Wi-Fi installed because mobile data wasn't enough. He refused, saying that if we had Wi-Fi, I would just waste time on my phone instead of studying. My brother also supported the idea, but my dad didn't listen. Then my 25-year-old cousin, who was staying with us, asked my dad for Wi-Fi because she needed it for her office work. And just like that, Wi-Fi was installed the very next day. I was upset, but didn't say anything. A few days later, an argument broke out at home. My dad and my grandfather were arguing about something, but then somehow the blame shifted onto my mom. My dad started saying some really unfair things to her, and she defended herself, saying she does all the housework and still gets accused of doing nothing. This made me angry. I couldn't stay quiet, so I finally spoke up. I brought up the Wi-Fi situation because my grandma started the whole favoritism thing, like how his daughter would have handled things better. She wouldn't do favorite like you, my mom, so that is why I told my dad that when I asked for it, he refused, but when my cousin asked, he got it installed immediately. I asked him how that was fair. Why was his own daughter treated like this? The Wi-Fi situation wasn't just something I brought up randomly. My grandmother was actively degrading my mom, claiming she never plays favorites and that my cousin was being treated fairly. I brought up the Wi-Fi issue because it was a clear example of the double standards in our family. It was directly related to the argument, and it wasn't about me just venting personal anger. It was about standing up for my mom and calling out the hypocrisy. My grandfather immediately got mad and started yelling at me. He told me that he paid for the Wi-Fi, not my dad, and that I had no right to say anything. But my point was never about who paid for it. It was about how my cousin's request was taken seriously, while mine was ignored. For context, my grandfather and my cousin are extremely close. Closer than he is with me. She's his daughter's daughter, and he clearly favors her. Instead of understanding my frustration, he started insulting me and my family, saying I was just like my dad and that I didn't know how to respect elders. I was so upset that I left the room and haven't spoken to my grandfather since. Even though we live in the same house, we stay on separate floors, so avoiding him isn't that hard. A few weeks ago, I was in the car with my parents, and my dad brought up my grandparents. I told him that if they truly acted like my grandparents, I would respect them, but they have never respected me or my mom, so I don't see why I should respect them. My dad got furious and told me I have to respect them no matter what because they are my elders. Now, he's mad at me and won't speak to me. So, for refusing to respect my grandparents after the way they've treated me and my mom?